Welcome, everyone, to Disciple Men Podcast. My name's Antonio, and as you see, we have new faces on the panel. Now, today I had to bring in my young lions over here to have a conversation. This is something I wanted to hear directly from them. A lot of times we have our OGs up here, and we're spitting knowledge from our depth of wisdom and time lived. But I want to get some real understanding from you all who's in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start from my left over here. I got a King Beard.
Howdy.
There it
Hey, how
is. There
you
it
doing?
is. My man Michael Palmer Jr.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
All right. And of course, the cool guy over here. This is Aaron Demas. What's up, bro?
How you doing, man?
There it is. There it is. He's cool like that all the time, y'all. Don't let it fool you. You know what I'm saying? He's cool like that all the time. He ain't even put on the front for this. But not for real, man. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on with me, man. I really
course.
appreciate you giving time to the podcast, man. I respect you all, first of all. I've got a chance to see you all growing up. Some of you all longer times than others, you know what I'm saying? But I like what I'm seeing, man. And I was like, you know what? I got to get in the head of these young brothers, man, and see what's going on.
Sure.
So we're going to have a conversation, man. Of course, I sent some questions. I want y'all to understand what I'm asking you first. I'm going to get your insights, and we're going to go from there.
Okay.
All right?
Bet.
My man. Okay. Here we go. Boom. So my first question I want to ask is, when you think about your life right now, what excites you the most and what concerns you the most as young Christian men stepping into adulthood? And I'm going to start with the youngest guy on the panel right now, King. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
So what excites me the most about going into adulthood is mainly that I can go and do the career that I love and have people around me that support me in my career and just build up the growth and exceed to new paths, new opportunities.
Okay. And what's one of those concerns that you have at this age? And I'm sorry, real quick. What is your age right now?
I'm 18.
18. All right. So you starting out young lion. Here we go. What's the thing that concerns you?
What mainly concerns me is the challenges that I have to go through, because it may look easy to you, but it's not underneath all of it, and you never know who's on the other side can try to stop you from achieving that goal. So you got to either trust with God and push through to achieve and explore new opportunities.
I like that. I like that answer. Okay. Mike, man, what's your thoughts, bro?
I would say what excites me the most is probably just exploring new opportunities because I've been career hunting and job hunting right now, and so just trying to see what aligns in my field career path, which is journalism.
Okay.
And of course, even stuff that's not in my field, but still kind of ties into my skills that I've learned.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about new opportunities ahead and trying to have a stable career somewhere.
Okay. And what is one of those concerns, by the way, for you?
I would say one of my concerns is it's hard to find a job out here, you know, and not just job, but just scared of just concerned about stepping into the new world.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of scary stepping out into the real world.
Sure.
So that's my concern. So.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, everybody coming from being under their people's house, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. This is new territory. And give me your age, by the way, again.
24.
24. Okay. Aaron, man, what's your thoughts, brother?
Man, what excites me is the journey that I'm on right now. The journey that I'm on right now is I'm blessed. I can't explain it. But I thank God every day. And what concerns me is probably the path that I can't see. That's not highlighted by God. I don't want to be on that path.
Okay.
Nor necessarily do I want to drop everything when I'm down and forget about everything that I was blessed with right now.
Gotcha.
The journey I'm on right now is, I'm telling you, it can't be pictured in 4K. It's very, very great.
Okay, I got you. And give me your age one more time too.
I'm 24.
24. Okay. I didn't know y'all was both saved. I thought you was 2 years older or something for some reason.
Nah.
Okay. Cool. 24. My man. Okay. And I'll give you all this wisdom from my age. I'm 45, just so y'all know, 45. Little more time in the game. It's cool to be a little nervous about what's going to happen next because it's new. Okay?
Yeah.
And I need you to understand that the hardness that you're feeling is normal
Yeah.
because it's tough out here. See, as men, everything stops with you. The buck stops with you.
Yeah.
So if the family needs something, the man's got to make sure it happens,
Course.
regardless.
Yeah.
The buck stops with us. We
Yeah.
have the head of the household, which also means that the family makes it or don't makes it, it's our fault.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's how important what we do matters to the family.
Yeah.
So that toughness, that responsibility, there's a weight that comes with that, and that's normal. So I'm cool with you all feeling it, and I don't want you to think that's abnormal. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
But the work you're doing on a daily basis to improve yourself, to improve your relationship with God, and to listen to how He's guiding you, that's what's going to make it all solidify and it'll work well for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right?
Definitely. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, second question. Growing up with a strong Christian father, what lessons about manhood stuck out to you the most? And which ones are you now learning how to live out for yourself? And then, Aaron, let me take you this one for me, man. You go first on that one.
Let's go with my father. One thing I get from him, and there's different, ways of seeing things. He never quit.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, he never quit. You see that through what he's been through, what he's going through. He's always there. He never quit. That's what stuck with me. That's what I get from him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't quit. He's loyal to the cause. That's a grown man. That's
Respect.
That's the father that I know and love, and that keeps me on my toes every day. So,
Respect.
if anything, I'm learning from him.
Yeah.
I dig that. All right, Mike, give me yours, man.
Man, my dad, man, he's great, man, and he's a great leader. And piggybacking off of Aaron, he never quits. No matter what situation, obstacle is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always like, shows he's a great example of like a provider, protector.
Yeah.
And he what he instills in me that really stuck out is like time management, how to treat a young lady, of course.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Finances. Even now, he's been teaching me how to count money since I was like little. So,
Sure.
So just things that stuck with me, and those things stuck with me, and of course more of that. So that's
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Akeem, I'm gonna come to you on this one, man. And I know we had an interesting conversation, actually, even on the way over here today, about even if the father's not in the spot of you having that father figure giving you information. How did that relate to you growing up from your standpoint?
It grew up from my standpoint as a form of leadership.
Hmm?
So I was raised without a father until my stepdad came into my life.
Mm-hmm.
And him and my uncle showed me that when I grow up, I have to be a man about it. I have to be leadership, noble, how to treat a person right, give respect to everyone that you see, no matter if they don't give respect back to you.
I got that. I like that, man.
Yeah.
And that matters. What I will say is about all three of you all's fathers is that I've had a chance to know them for a while, and the character. It's the first thing I can always say about each one of them, even Kool-Aid. Character. Huge on character. And may not say a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
Some of the quietest men in the room.
Yeah.
But they got a presence about them. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, you got to respect that man.
Yeah.
And when he opens his mouth, deep.
Yeah.
It's deep waters.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I dig that about him, man. That's why I like hanging around him, man. Which is why you all are being such individuals that you are right now, man. You're gleaning from those experiences of growing up under that, man. I
Yeah.
think it's dope. I love to see this experience and even hearing that coming from your mouths, man. Because I know as a father, it's cool to hear your child speak well of you. that what I'm doing matters, and they see the value that it brings.
Oh, yeah.
They see the small things that people may not pay attention to.
Yeah.
But a kid will see that stuff and be like, hey, man, my pops is a superhero.
Yeah.
So serious.
Yeah.
Pops is a superhero. I feel that to my pops this day. I ain't gonna front to you.
Yeah.
I kind of think it bothered him a little bit when I said it to him. I still do it anyway. I'm like, I don't care. I ain't Carl Bang no Superman. Kevin Storms is my Superman.
Yeah.
Hold on, conversation.
Yeah.
All right, man. Next question. How do you personally define success at this stage of life? And what does that definition line up with or clash with when it comes to what culture says you should be doing at this age? And Mike, I'm gonna have you come to that one first, man. Give me your thoughts on that.
Man, that's a good question. I would say success. I don't know. It's like culture success is kind of like it's like a misaligned view. Like,
Okay.
It's like culture's like you gotta grind, until like you're working to death, or like gotta be at this level, or like just all these like expectations, like and just like
At your age is what you're saying.
our generation,
okay,
my
okay.
generation, yeah, of course, yeah. So but yeah, success in the kingdom is like just just like making sure you have things together. You don't have to have it all together, but things under your belt. So like for me, like I'm trying to like right now, get a stable career, drive, one day, so just trying to get things under my belt because I'm getting older, but I'm still young,
Right. Still getting it figured out or whatever.
Out,
Yeah. And it's cool that you again have such a good relationship with your pops that you have his oversight to help you make these decisions as well and to guide you on that pathway.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, what you got on that, brother?
I'm a very simple guy, If I was to get that question 5 times, the simple way I can put it is, what is success? Success is an accomplishment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your aim or your purpose. So what I choose to aim for is my goals. I have 3 set of goals every time. If one gets accomplished, then another one come in.
Okay.
And it keeps going.
Gotcha.
There's never a peak in that area. So my goals are getting accomplished every single time of day, and that's what I'm moving forward to.
So you say you're working on 3 different goals always, and when one pops off, you got another one puts it in place.
Yes, sir.
That
every
focus.
Every time.
Okay.
Every time.
I like that.
You got
I like that.
I mean, that's just growth. That's what it is. So.
Okay. And that's good because growth does take effort, and you being really consistent with what you're doing with your time and managing it with the things you want to do task wise is how you're able to knock those things out and keep putting things in front of it for the next step.
Yeah.
So I like that process, man. King, man, what's your thoughts on that, brother?
My thoughts are based off of what Michael and Aaron said, setting goals for your life and achieving them at a certain rate.
Okay.
I achieve my goals as like, you take one step at a time. Anything that you do, you take one step.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how big that step can be. It can lead you to all sorts of new things for you. And with that step, you can be like, oh, I got this. I got it handled. I know what I'm doing. But also got to be also kind of careful because that step can never always lead to a good ending. Because it can always lead to more and more problems on the way.
So the good thing I want you all to understand is that this thing is again, you have to put time into this. You have to put thought into this. And you have to allow the Holy Spirit to be able to speak to your spirit to guide you where to move, where to go, sometimes even when to stop.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's a way that seems right to us.
Yeah.
And that could be wrong. There's a way that could seem wrong to us. That could be right dab in the middle where God wants us to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got the thought of Joseph always in my mind with that. You look at Joseph's life, and man, his brother sold him out, put him in the pit, sold him into slavery. Got put into Potiphar's house. Got lied on.
Yeah.
Got put in jail. All for God to get him to Egypt where he's supposed to be.
Yep.
To help not only save the Egypt where they are,
Yeah.
but then even the nation of Israel itself from famine because of his position.
Yeah.
So while he had some turmoil going on early in his life, it actually was right where God wanted him to be.
Yeah.
Because God had a purpose for him. And even through all of that, you saw God's favor on his life. And he was in a favorable position, even in those bad places, in a favorable position because it's right where God wanted him to be.
Yeah.
I want you to be conscious of that. You see what I'm saying? As you're making your plans, as you're doing your stuff.
I did want to add.
Sure, go ahead.
So, like, for me, with my goals, I want to be, like, more, like, trying to be more intentional about my goals as I get older, even now. So, just trying to, like, have certain goals on each day, like Aaron was saying, and, like, just one gets achieved or a couple, add another one, just kind of keep, like, building blocks. So, I just want to add that in there.
Yeah, systems are important, man.
Systems, yeah.
Yeah, systems are definitely important because you may think you're doing something and just going about your business and time goes.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all gonna look up, man, you're gonna be 30 quicker than you think, man. They be like, dang, can I get something accomplished in my 20s?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
I'm telling you, man.
Don't tell me that, man.
About halfway there, 25
halfway there,
now. Yeah. I'm telling you, it moves quickly, man. But again, you want to make sure you're being focused with your time, focused with your efforts, and being ready for how God decides to say, I want you to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And you be like, yes, Lord, I got you.
Yeah.
And you'll have the greatest effect on not just you and your immediate family, but the world around you because you're being who God calls you to be in that moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Respect. All right, cool. My next question. How are you learning to take ownership of your life, your decisions, your habits, your faith, rather than have your parents walk you through everything? Again, we grown man over here now. And actually, at 18, that's you, the law sees you as a grown man. Now, how are you stepping into that? Because this is a process. It ain't like you 18 and you got it all together. Heck, I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even at age 24, let's be clear. I didn't have it together at all. So
No.
I'm still was finding my way. So this is normal that you all are feeling these things and going through these things. But there is a process where you have to start to take ownership over those things versus your parents feeding you everything.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that process. King, I'm going to start with you first, man. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is by taking how ownership is taking to me is accountability.
Okay.
That I have to be accountable to any actions I ever do. My mother showed me that when I was growing up that every action has a consequence.
Yeah.
Every single action has a consequence. So every single time I get in trouble or anything, I look back and I'm like, maybe I should have done this a different way that did not lead me to me getting in trouble.
Gotcha.
So what?
Just so y'all know, this ain't a little thug running around doing bad stuff. I'm just saying, we all ain't perfect. Don't judge my man over here. Stop that. Stop that.
None of that. None of that. Not at all. But the ownership that I take is the respect and accountability.
Okay.
Because just like I said before, you never know who you're going to be facing. So you always got to give respect to them, no matter, and be accountable for what you do.
Okay. I like that, man.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, man. Mike, give me that next, man. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
I would say same thing that a king was saying, like taking accountability. For me, like, every decision action you make, it's like, it's crucial. And it doesn't only affect you, it could affect people around you.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
it's just like that chain reaction. So for me, accountability, making sure, I'm, want to be wise, thinking before I speak, act, because I, just be honest, I don't, always, I just do instead of, and then there's that regret feeling afterwards. So
respect. Okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
so just that's what my parents have always instilled in me. Like think before you speak, to act. Respect, of course, and respect your elders, and so yeah, all of that, man. So that's me.
So what you're saying is you're making sure that you're doing that yourself, that you're minding these things, and nobody's having to remind you of.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Aaron, give us that, bro.
Man, well, I give credit to my parents, and they raised me very well. So at this point, at this level, since they did so good raising me, they trust me to do what it is I was raised to do, and that's be trustworthy, respectful, and everything like that in that area. Safety is a different realm, though. That's in there. That's the own category. But like growing up, it's my life. You know what I mean? I pray. I keep Him first. So I don't have control over outside events. I have control over my life. So living my life and doing what I am meant to do. My parents installed in me respect and going forward what you want to go for. That's what I'm doing. It's no more living on mama's couch or bed and everything like that. You're not little no more.
Right.
So
right.
you got bills, you got stuff to do. You saw it on the sidelines as you was little, growing up. What it is you're capable of doing. I'm the oldest out of my siblings, so when God forbid anything happen, that falls on me. So you got to be ready. I got to be prepared, and that's what I do every day. I prepare myself for another journey.
Okay, I got you.
That comes.
So what you're saying is, and if I'm hearing you right, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, what you're saying is that your parents helped you to understand what responsibility looks like early on, and now you're just playing out those things in your life right now. Like, I'm just making this happen. I was positioned to this. I was taught this. Now I'm just making it happen, and it's working well in my life.
Absolutely.
That's good.
I got you. I
That's
got
good.
you. I like the fact you all talked about also owning your actions and making sure that you're being responsible with your words, with your deeds, and such like that. Because, again, man, you're grown. So if bad things happen, you get to go to bad places.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So again,
Yeah.
we don't ever want to be in those positions, but at the same time, we understand the responsibility, like you were talking about,
Yeah.
Aaron, that what I do affects my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not just when I have kids later on.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
also, we're talking about your siblings and your parents. Those things have effect today.
Yeah.
And so you want to be responsible with your actions, with your thoughts and stuff like that, because you want to be a good reflection of them to the public that's watching.
Facts.
I like that, man. I like what y'all saying.
that,
Let's see.
yeah.
Y'all see why I rock with them, right? One of the young lions. I'm telling you, young lions. I dubbed that, by the way, for them. They didn't ask that. I'm calling them that.
I like that.
I'm just
I
saying.
like that. I like that.
I didn't ask, but I just kind of went with it. It felt good. Felt good. All right, cool. So, how do you approach big decisions, career paths, relationships, education, when you don't have all the answers yet, but still want to honor God with your decisions? All right. And then, Aaron, I'm gonna start with you on that first, man. What you got on that?
That's a good question, really. What I tell myself is not everybody has the answers. Everybody don't. I'm still seeking for answers. Everybody else is still seeking for answers. That's what we come to church for. We come to get more answers. You know what I mean? Adding on to stuff that we already know. And what my generation do, well, me personally, we look at all that. We are in the background looking at what you guys do and looking at what's going on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And what y'all see is us growing into that area. So when it comes to big decisions, there's one thing that I stand by: playing everything, even my mistakes, because I know I'm gonna make mistakes. So playing everything, even on my mistakes. My mistakes should be on time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how tough I am on that.
Yeah.
And
weighing out every pathway you can be doing.
I mean, it goes back to fear, because that's what I fear. I fear that I'm going to make that big mistake where it's already written.
Sure.
So I want God to be by my side when I make it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to make that mistake, but I don't want to make it in the process of it turning me way down where I can't go up.
Okay.
I have to be able to grow in that aspect. You know what I mean?
Okay. And so when it comes down to making these decisions, where do you allow space to hear from God? What does your process look like for that when that time comes? Say I had an opportunity to do something. How do I allow God space to get into this answer for me, to help me make my decision that He wants me to make?
I mean, well, like I said previously, the journey that I'm on right now is very important, and I wouldn't downcredit that at all.
Mm-hmm.
So God's gonna come every day for that. Like that has like
It's
this
part
has
of the
to be.
life.
It has
Yeah.
to be like because
Gotcha.
it was given to me.
Sure,
You know what I
sure.
mean? Ain't no sense of playing with it.
Okay.
I have potential and I have talent.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I sit here and play with it? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the potential is was God's gift to me, and what I choose to do with it is my gift to Him. So why would I sit here and play with it? You know what I mean?
I
So,
got you. So another
God's gonna
thing
come
you're
every day.
doing, you're always honoring God with it anyway.
Got to be. I got it.
Enough said. Enough said. I like that answer. I like that
Absolutely.
answer. Mike, man, what you got on there, bro?
Man, yeah, I would say also like just trying to involve God in everything that I do. So, and of course, you know, there's certain situations where I haven't involved Him, and I kind of like, because we tend to lead with our flesh.
Sure, sure.
So and I've done that, I'm going to make
We've all done it.
You
It
know?
ain't just you. You know what I'm saying? We've all done it. Even
Yeah.
in my grown 45 age, I've done that. So
See?
I ain't acting like I'm perfect out here, man. But we're trying to do it better each day. So I can respect that.
I was like, yeah, no matter how old you are, you're always going to make mistakes. So I'm just like, I know that God knows everything He's going to make. I know that He knows every mistake I'm going to make before I even make it. So just trying to like involve him in everything that I do, say, even big decisions.
Sure.
Like you got to involve God in everything, especially where I'm at right now. Just trying to like not be led by the Spirit,
Okay.
not by the flesh. So yeah.
So we're talking about that daily time you're spending with Him in prayer, devotionals, and
Devotional.
stuff like that. You're
Yeah.
listening to how He's guiding you on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And that aligns with those big goals that you have and such.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I got you. I like that, man. All right, King, what you got on there, bro?
Basically referencing off what Michael and Aaron said, like when we're in church, we're watching how our parents do it, because from when we was little, God did give us the sense of what we can do. Because when I was little, I was not really like smart enough in school, but I was good enough to work with my hands.
Okay.
That gave me the resources and everything that put me into a career path that will utilize my talents.
Okay.
So as we're like sitting in church and praying God, we're thanking to Him for giving us the talents that we've never really asked for, but really shown us what we can use.
Yeah.
And how we're doing is we're paying it forward by exceeding those talents and giving Him or technically like showing Him what we can do with the talents that you've given us.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. In my mind, it makes me think of the parable of the talents, where
Yeah.
you have a talent, and then God come back wanting like what you done did with that thing.
Yeah.
Well, man who had 5, I got 10 now. I doubled that. Had 2, doubled that. I got 4.
Yep.
And that person who sat on his own talent, God like, man, you messing up, bro.
Yep.
Take that talent, give it to the person who's putting in his work over here with the 5, because obviously you don't know what you're doing with this thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I
Yep.
like that you all understand that you have a talent from God, that He's called you into something, and that you're doing something with it right now. You're investing into that talent,
Yeah.
whatever that is, to give it back to Him with a greater force. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's good, man. I like that. I like that. That's really good. Next question. What does being a godly man look like to you in real life? Not just in church, but at work, online, and even amongst your peer group. All right, and let me start that off for King. What you got on that?
So how I show that I'm a godly man is that I kind of resort conflicts. I de-escalate them. Like I can tell when a conflict is about to happen, and I'm the one that's stepping in, telling the person this is not worth it. It's not worth it. It's really just you two gonna fight at each other, and it's gonna lead y'all to bigger consequences.
Gotcha.
And what it also leads for me in my career path, because I'm a student at automotive. What it leads me in my career path is that nothing's gonna stop you from achieving your goals.
Yeah.
that even if you're like in a classroom or you're under a car, you gotta continue doing the work and achieving that you can get a person's car out safely and get them on home without any consequences or problems that can happen.
Gotcha. So basically, you're saying that, and if I'm hearing you correctly, as long as you're using what God gives you on a daily basis, you find that it's useful at all times. When you're
Yes.
dealing with your friends, when you're dealing at work, those same biblical principles are at work at all times.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, I like that, man. I like that. All right, Mike, what you got on there, bro?
I would say the same thing that King said, just applying everything biblically to like, work, school, relationships, finances. So for me, just what it means to be a godly man for me is just like leadership
Mm-hmm.
and just like leading by example, because you have, young boys coming after, especially me and Aaron, we're 24, like young guys like, King, like they watch us and other people that are younger than us. So
Yeah.
they see everything that we do, and
Mhm.
so they're observant. So it's like, how can we, as older, young men, impact, the next generation. So,
Yeah.
just me, just thinking from a like, leadership in everything that I do, being more responsible, because we're living in crucial times where it's needed, and
Definitely.
so. And going back to involving God, so it's just like, being a godly man, going back to the source, for everything. So, yeah.
So just knowing that right now you're a representation and a role model, even at this young age.
Yes.
You're being cognizant of that and making sure that you're representing it correctly from a biblical standpoint,
Mhm.
representing Christ even to everybody who's watching you, younger and older.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that answer. Aaron, give me that, bro.
Again, everybody's different.
Mhm.
There's different ways you go about it. Personally, I would have to say that wake up,
Yeah.
thank him. If you got time, wake up early. Put on a video about just him and his word. Get in your Bible. Get in your notes. I write down notes. Is what I do. There's a certain time that I speak with him, because there has to be moments where it's just you and him.
Mm.
Yeah.
You have to just be silent, reflect on just him. And what we do is we are living proof, and we are also providing proof for others.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's our job. That's what we're supposed to. That's what I'm
Facts.
doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. So whether it's life, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, it has to be him. That's in every aspect. It has to be him. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? It's not hard to give him his grace and his mercy. Like it's not hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's easy.
Yeah.
The hard part comes later.
Yeah.
The hard part is your downs. So I'm doing the easy part. I'm doing my part.
Putting in those reps now.
That's all. That's all.
Getting
he
those
asks you to do
shots
your
up in the
part.
gym when
Yes,
nobody's
sir.
watching.
Yes, sir.
You know,
He played ball, just so you know. That's
Oh, yeah,
that's
he played
basketball
ball, yeah.
reference. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that, man. And again, I think that you are bringing it to the fact of it's the daily work that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the building when nobody's watching that matters.
Yeah.
So you're being that person authentically when everybody else does see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people are watching, when you don't know they're watching, they're seeing the character you've been working on in the dark when you was by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff matters, man, because it's who the real essence of you are.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's what people remember you of when they actually are in your presence and when they leave from you.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to remember.
Yeah.
This is that cat. You know what I'm saying? And it's what's inside of you that comes out. Everybody that's faking on the funk and trying to put on the act, they only fooling themselves.
Yeah.
We see
right.
your real character. Y'all
See
can
it.
see that. Y'all see
Yeah.
it in your friends. You see it in older people. Who's real? What they say does it line up with what they do?
Yeah.
It's the same situation.
And I can add on to that saying,
Sure, go ahead.
because basing from Michael and Aaron's standpoint, everybody has a different standpoint. How I see when I go to school is people putting on like people showing themselves as fake. Like they're not showing who they really are until people actually like get to know them. Me, I'm a godly man. I'm a truthful man. I go with iron sharpens iron. That I'm 100%. Anytime I go out with my family, anytime I'm with anyone, I'm 100% truthful. I cannot like say a lie and have that lie stuck on my conscience because God's already seen it. He already knows it, and He knows that that was wrong. And so that's why whenever I wake up, I be like listening to godly music. I wake up to like thinking on my head like he basically woke me up today. I'm about to do the work. It's time to do the work.
I like that, man. Waking up with purpose. I respect that. I like that, man. I like that. So, with that being said, okay, what ways are you intentionally preparing now to be a future husband? All right, future father and a future leader, even if those roles feel very far away from you today. What are you doing today to get closer to that? Mike, I'm gonna start with you on that one, man.
Wow, that's a good question, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm doing now is like I said, going back to like me, career hunting, job hunting, man. Starts with stable career.
Okay.
Because I know that like the driving part that will come, but I know that establishing a career now, and like making like real. I want to make real income to do things and like and save up things in the future and because I want to be that man that like protects and provides for my own family one day and they don't have to worry about anything because I got it like God's got me, I got it and
I like that.
providing those resources so that we don't struggle and even if I mean there'll be even if there's times that they'll struggle, that I know that I'm gonna have to be leaned on because like I'm the man, I'm the leader so just trying to like do that career searching now. Want to make sure that I have my ducks in a row. So yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Being really intentional about getting the skill set together, getting the finances together,
Yeah.
understanding how to rock with finances so that you can do what you're supposed to do when
Yeah.
you are of that responsibility of husband, father, such.
Exactly.
Okay. Aaron, give me that, bro. What you got on that?
Putting things set in play before it even happens. You know what I mean? Right now, you're young, you living your life. What you are is preparing yourself for your future. Right now, at my age, yes, I'm 24, but I don't have to get married if I don't want to. I don't have to. I can still live and do what I need to do to prepare myself for the things that's going to come.
Okay.
And that's what I tell people all the time. I give advice to my friends, and they're in a different position than I am. But I tell them that you think about what you're doing before you do it.
Sure.
You don't just go into it because everybody else is going into it. That's the generation that I'm living in right now.
Okay.
You're your own person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything is going to come at you. You don't have to take it. I'm not taking it. I'm slowing down. I done been through some things, and I done seen some things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna allow myself to learn first.
Yeah.
I learned that from a preacher a long time ago that the mind is a very powerful thing. You lose that, is done. So I thank God for my mind. Words is very powerful.
Yeah.
So what you speak onto your life, it has the power of doing way more than you think it would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thank God for my mind. I thank God for my words of aspiration. I set things. I'm gonna set things order before I go into that future wife. I mean that future husband, that future that future life of mine. I'm gonna set things in play first.
Okay.
I don't want to just go in there unprepared. I want to go in there prepared.
Okay, I like that. And just to call that out, just to make sure I'm hearing everything correctly, you're saying I'm making sure my finances, make sure my skill sets will be there.
Yeah.
You're saying I'm gonna make sure my mind is ready. I make sure this system is together that I'm gonna have everybody living under, and then I'm preparing that because this is what I'm gonna be setting for the family to live under.
That's what it's going to
It all goes together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Good points. Good points. Akeem, give me that, bro. What are your thoughts on that?
So my thoughts on it is basically is protecting.
Okay.
As a man, we are built to protect our family, no matter what outcome it is. Coming from my age, I protect my family at all costs. If my family say that they're right behind me with everything I do, I'm right there for them. No matter what age I am, besides little. No matter what age I'm at, I always have their backs.
Gotcha.
So basically what Aaron and Michael was saying, we as men, we have to like gather our resources and be ready for whatever comes towards us. For me as a future husband or like a future, I'm here to like protect, and I can still live my life, but you can never live your life without having some form of knowledge that you have to protect.
Yeah.
When Aaron was saying about the mind is a powerful thing, and the words are a powerful thing. Without those, you're literally like lost. But when you have those, it makes you think on how you see the world, how you say to people, and how you basically give the general idea of what a man and a future husband is supposed to look like.
Okay. And I like the fact that you all took 3 different avenues on thinking about being a husband. Because all 3 of those things are needed.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. If your mind is not ready, the pressures of being a husband can break somebody. It can damage a family. It could set some kids on the wrong way. So your mind's got to be right. You got to have some finances because stuff costs money.
Yeah.
You got to be able to have a place to stay, and people need food. So you got to be able to provide. You have to have a skill set that you can actually put food on the table. I don't care how much happiness you have, how much love you have. You miss a couple meals, it get a little tougher. That's all I'm trying to say. So that's important, man. And then the protection side. At the end of the day, man, you're first line of defense.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care if the police is actually sitting down the street. Even if they get a 911 call in, it may be about 10 to 11 minutes before they actually get to the door, from the call going out to 911, for 911 to dispatch to them, for them to dispatch back saying they need, and then actually getting to your place and even dealing with the problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's action time by that time.
You got to take
already.
You got to take matters to your own hands.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do.
Like,
Oh,
they're still
yeah.
human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, it's like all of those things are so important. I don't think there's one more important than the other.
No.
They all hold equal weight of importance of being a great husband, and that's what we're expecting you all to be. Now, truth be told, I actually did get married when I was 24. Right? So me and my wife, we now have 21 years married together.
Wow.
And she's been a blessing in my life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my wife, you know.
Yeah.
You know, shout out, baby. Got you. But it's like being a husband took me to another level, because that level of responsibility after that hits different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to be, I'm a grown man, I'm doing my thing, and I can do what I need to do and don't need a lot. Now I got the responsibility of having somebody as a wife. Oh, it's change up now.
Yeah.
So it's not just about what's comfortable for me. I got to make something comfortable for her too. And we got to rock together to do what we do. And then it even gets even higher when you become a father. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those levels of responsibility, it pulls stuff out of you that you didn't know sometimes you had in you. But God's been setting you up this entire time so you can do it well. So just know that if you don't have the plan completely there, that's fine. Because when the time comes, God's like, I got you. I've been putting this in that little storage spot you wasn't looking at. Open that drawer over there. I got you.
Yeah.
And you pull it out, it's like, oh, okay, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Find a new level of confidence in doing this new thing. Even if you didn't know how to do it before,
Yeah.
he'll give you the confidence to say, okay, here's the next step to get there.
Yeah.
And then the good thing about being around good men is that you got people to glean from that's around you.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
fathers you could talk to. You've got men at the church you could speak
Mhm.
with. And
Mentors.
then,
Mentors.
heck yeah,
Yep,
you
yep,
got
yep.
people who are investing in you that want the best out of you. And it's like, hey, man, whatever you need, I got you because I want to see you shine.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's going to be awesome.
I think I was gonna add, like, I think godly, I think, yeah, like, I think our the men in my generation, you know, I think we need more men in the church, you know, like godly community, because community is important.
Sure.
They'll hold you accountable, they'll hold you down, and you know, give you that tough love, even if you don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And of course, like adding on to like the father thing,
Mhm.
that's like you got to make sacrifices, and you gotta, do stuff scared. You gotta but you gotta walk by faith, not by sight.
I like that. I like that.
So
Say it again. Do it how?
you gotta do it scared.
I like that, man.
Like even if you're not like 100% sure,
Yeah.
even if you're like 51% sure, you still
Mhm.
gotta step out. Like look
That's
at
it.
like Peter, for example. He, I'm
Good
pretty sure
example.
I'm pretty sure he was scared, on the boat, but he defied gravity at the moment, walked on water, and did something that nobody else would have, the courage to do. So you got
Nobody else did other than
you
Jesus at the
yeah.
time. Yeah. Everybody else
So
stayed in the boat. He the only one that got out.
so you're gonna
That we have reference for.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to, you want yeah. So you're gonna have to like do things that nobody else might have the courage to do. You're
Mhm.
gonna have to like step out on that boat per se,
Yeah.
walk on your own water per
Sure.
se. So yeah.
Okay. I
Yep.
like that,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Yep.
I like that, man. So I'm gonna end it with this, man. It's my last question for you all. And this is for young men that's coming up watching you. Okay. What example do you hope to set in life that they'll be able to glean from you watching you do what you do? And I'm gonna start off with you, King, because you have the youngest of siblings between you all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What do you hope they gain from watching you live life?
I personally, I hope that they gain the knowledge and the resources that is given to them
Mm-hmm.
to take that to higher levels. To show that they can do the work and not give up on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it will create bigger rewards for you in the end. As long as you stay with God on His path, you pray to Him, and you just don't give up, that can bring a lot of good rewards for you, and it gives you like knowledge that, oh, like you can literally walk into a store and say, or walk into your job saying, oh, I got this, I know what I'm doing now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm able to handle it as a man and take care of it,
Yeah.
and like provide for family, and basically own up to the ship, and be the man that you was destined to be.
Okay. Got you, man. All right. So, Aaron, I'm gonna come to you with it, man. What are your thoughts? What do you see your younger siblings watching you? Because of course you have two younger siblings as well. What do you hope they gain from watching you live life?
Well, my siblings are at that age where, you know, they already obtained what they needed to obtain.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for that. And that has everything to do with my parents. I'm gonna give credit to them.
Mm-hmm.
But just the younger generation, I'm with kids all the time. I'm with kids all the time, and one thing I do want them to understand is to put him first,
Mhm.
to get the proof. Like I am willing to show them that I am proof
Yeah.
of what I've gone through, what I've been through, what I've seen.
Mhm.
This is proof. You can get here too. You can get here too. as long as you keep them first,
Mhm.
as long as you show respectful things that you have done, and just keep going.
Yeah.
Don't quit. Don't quit at all.
Okay.
I really do want them to understand that. You know what I mean?
I like that, man. I like that. Mike, man, give me yours, brother.
Man, brother, you gotta. What I would tell younger men is like, that's like watching, us, and watching me, you gotta take care of business. You gotta take care of business before, you think about, you know, girlfriend, wife, whatever. You gotta make sure you get you first, and
Yeah.
always, seek God, keep Him first in everything you do. Don't rush into anything, like have patience. Timing is everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be young, but you're not, ready, um, for, anything, they're young. So, you gotta, train them up in the way they should go. So, you gotta take care of business, be responsible, take accountability, always be honest and true to yourself, and, yeah, man, just like, yeah, what Aaron was saying, like, you gotta keep them first. And, I have, um, yeah, younger siblings too. So
Mhm.
I'm just trying to leadership, So yeah, that's me.
Showing that on a daily basis.
Daily
to them,
basis, yeah.
Giving them something that they can watch and learn
Mhm.
from.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Yep.
Good stuff, man. Well, hey, I do appreciate you all giving me the game from your perspective.
Of course.
Let me see what kind of a glimpse looks like in your life, how you're living life, how you're navigating life, man. It's been great, man. And I appreciate all that you've been able to give to the viewing audience that's watching today, helping them to see that even at this age, there's an expectation for you to be the man you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that this doesn't happen overnight. This is grooming that happens over time. Years of pushing you to be the man you're supposed to be. So when you step out at age 18 and above, you're able to do it with a confidence because you've been doing it for such a long time. You know what I'm saying? Know that there's good people around you helping you to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can also add on to what Michael said, because as the younger kids that's looking up to us, I would tell them to take the chance. Take the chance, take the risk. If it's an opportunity that is given to you, you have to take it. You can't let it pass you by, because if you pass it by, you get the regret and feeling like, oh, I should have took that chance.
Mhm. Yeah.
And pulled that risk, no matter who tells you, because people can tell you a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told that you can do certain things and all, but I don't really listen to them, and all of a sudden I proved them wrong in the end by showing them that this could be possible, no matter what people were telling us.
Yeah.
I hear that.
That's
I hear
good.
that. That's good, man. And trust me, there will be a lot of people who will try to direct you in what they feel you should be doing.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mind people having words or having thoughts. But at the end of the day, like you've all explained, you got to own your actions.
Yeah.
You got to own these outcomes. So you got to think on this thing. You got to give space for God to hear. And then just know that, hey, whatever decision I'm making next, I'm standing on that thing. Because I've put enough time on believing in it, trusting in it, researching it. I'm making the best move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it with my best confidence.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I like it, man. I like it, man. So again, thank you all for joining us today, man. It's been a wonderful conversation, hearing from these young lions over here, seeing what they got going on. I am interested in seeing the great things that God will be doing in their lives. Matter of fact, if you got something for them in the comments, man, save it to them, man. Send it to them so that they can get some wisdom from your standpoint of things they could be thinking about as they're growing up, as they're going out here as men doing what they're supposed to be doing, okay? So again, we thank you all for joining us. Please like and share, subscribe, man. We got a lot of great content coming from different places, man. Today we got the youngsters on here, man, but trust me, we got a whole lot more coming, man. Stay tuned. We want you to be a part of it, man. We'll catch you in the next one, all right? Peace.
Peace.
Thank you again for joining us on Disciple Men Podcast. We hope that you got something out of the conversation, that we brought some value to you. We're trying to do something over here, and we need your help to do that. If you could, please like and subscribe, share the video with a couple friends. We want to make sure to get this word out, help us men to step up to the road we're trying to do for the family, for God, for the community. We need your support. Look forward to you in the next one.